So I'm a little bit further on into the walk. Now he's completely relaxed. It's lovely. So now I'm going to let him do the sniffing part. So when I do the sniffing part, I hold the very end of the lead and I just come on over to the grass. And he doesn't know what on earth to do. So I'm going to sniff for him. So what they'll do, they'll copy each other, you see. So I'm going to mind games. I'm going to pretend to sniff. And I want him to start to follow. There we go. So he's coming onto the grass. And he's sniffing. Good. Okay, so that's what I want him to do. Sniffing is healthy. A dog that doesn't sniff is a dog that's in such a state that he's not doing his natural sort of instinct and behaviour. So we definitely want him to sniff. And he's sniffing now, so that's good. So even though he's on this longer lead, I'm not going to let him drag me anywhere. I'm still going to dictate where we go, what pace we go at, but I want him to stop and sniff. And I'll take my time while he does that to give him the chance. His nose is on the ground there, so that's quite good. And I will stop and I'll pretend to sniff because that's what we want to do. Some brambles there, indeed. Go on. Go on, be brave. Be brave. It's only bramble. Come on. There you go. Build that confidence, mister. So he's back onto the path. I don't want him there, I want him here, I want him sniffing. So, that's it, back to sniffing, good. So that's what this part of the walk is. When they start to sniff, that's when it kickstarts their system and encourages them to go to the toilet. So when the dog's walking alongside you and he's not sniffing, he shouldn't actually be going to the toilet because nothing's been sort of kick-started really. The sniffing part is what gets them going, because when a dog goes to the toilet, there's all communication. They're not just, you know, expelling waste material, they are communicating with it all. And that's why it's really important that the dog does sniff, because that's the natural communication. So he will sniff. I want him to kick-start his system, and at some point I would really like him to go to the toilet, because that tells me that his mind's in a healthy enough state that he feels safe enough to go to the toilet. Often on a walk a dog won't go to the toilet because they just don't feel safe. So he's hesitating there, this way. Good. Just a little tweak on the lead there. The lead's loose. You can see the lead. The lead's loose, and we're just mooching along. So this is, if you like, the free walk. This is the bit where he is doing the sniffing. Relaxing. He keeps going back to the path. I think that's safe. So I'm bringing him back here. There we go, and he sniffs again. You might feel a bit silly doing these things, but it works. It's all mind games. They copy each other. So he's pulling there, not having him pause, so give him a couple of little pulls back. And control that. Okay, so he's a little bit wary of all these brambles and bushes and all the little noises that are going on inside. That's why I'm encouraging him to come here and stand here, because we need to build his confidence in these different noises. And yeah, so this is another part of the walk. Okay, right, sat down. Good boy. Right, catch you later.